and welcome to my YouTube channel. Over the next couple of weeks, months, or years, or even centuries, you will be seeing me doing a series called U.S LLM Tips with Ijay, right? And that really is taking the Masters of Law student, as a foreign trained lawyer from your country, coming to the US as a Master of Law student can be very daunting, right? And so I want this page to be a resource for you. But let me back up. Before I go into all that, I want to introduce myself. My name is Ijay. I am an attorney here in the United States and in Nigeria. I came here as a master's in intellectual property law, which is really why I'm here. This page is going to take you through the process of being a master's of law student, coming to the United States, and what that all entails, the immigration rules. While I'm not an attorney, an immigration attorney, I am an attorney. While I'm not an immigration attorney, I have gone through some of these processes, and I hope to provide some insight and point you to the resources. But always remember, for all your immigration questions, direct them to an immigration attorney, not to me. I am not an immigration specialist whatsoever. But I want this page to be a resource that takes you through the process of coming to the United States and even navigating from your master's program into a job, whether here in the US or internationally. So we're going to talk about a lot of things. So that's one part of what you can expect. I will also be doing specific episodes and segments on specific master's program. Like, I have a master's in intellectual property, and I'm going to do an episode about what that entails, what opportunity that gives you, what opportunity that master's gives you, and how much money you can make, because money is important, y'all. Money is important. But then you will see specific segments on like specific masters, because people come here and they're like, what is a master's in IP? I came and I didn't have a full knowledge of what a master's in IP entailed, right? So you would see folks here on this channel, hopefully a master's in energy, a master's in corporate, a master's in, so that you know like what it looks like, you know what you're actually coming to do, right? Obviously, as I said, there are a lot of resources out there, so feel free to look out those resources. But if you want to hear it from the horse's mouth, from people who are actually in the field, who are internationals like you that came to the US and are actually doing that work, you can expect to see those segments. You can also expect to see segments about specific schools. Like, I did my master's in the University of Washington. Yep, I said it. Right? You will see folks here who are from Penn State, from Harvard, and from different schools, right? And so they will provide like a peek into what a master's in those schools look like. But the most important part of this channel is I want you to on every episode look and see someone that looks like you, right? So I'll be doing a lot of interviews with people who came to the US as LLM students, and are the opportunities abound, right? So let's stop spreading the negativity, right? There are countless opportunities for Master of Law students. Don't come to this country with like your mindset in a box. It doesn't work, right? So those interviews with people I'm going to have are going to, I hope, like open your mind and show you that there are opportunities. You would hear from people who came here to the US, went back home, and are working from their countries for companies here in the US, right? You hear of people that moved from the US to the Europe to work for law firms, right? But what it will provide for you, I hope, is encouragement, not false optimism, because you will see that they've gone through their processes. I have gone through my process. I am still going through my process, right? It's a lifelong journey. But you will see people who have gone through processes, and that will provide you with facts, I hope, right, about what decisions to make and what plans to come up with. And why is this page super important? It's important because when I came here, I didn't come with any plan, right? There was so much negativity about coming here as a law student that I figured I might as well have stayed back home. But what I did was the exact opposite. I closed my laptop and I told myself I'm coming here, and I showed up without a plan. I just knew I was coming to the US to pursue my Masters of Laws. That was not a good strategy. That was not a good plan, right? Because coming here without a plan and just showing up in the US does not prepare you for all the challenges that come with being in this country, right? All the challenges that come with being a U.S. LLM student, right? So I came with no plan. and I was surprised at every step of the way. And without information, what does ignorance perpetuate? Fear. Right? People were spreading, I swallowed buckets and drums, if that's a word, of fear, because people, in the absence of knowledge, when you don't know, all you do is you're afraid. You're afraid that you spend thousands of dollars coming to this country with nothing to show for it, right? So I hope this page is a resource for you. I hope this page provides the support that you need as you make your decision. For folks who are already in the US, I hope it opens your mind to the opportunities that you have, both locally in the US and internationally as an LLM student. I hope also that as you watch every episode and you see people that look like you or that come from your country, right, you are inspired and you don't give up. Because that's the worst thing you can do as an LLM student, right? It's complex, we don't have so much time. You have to be thinking on your feet the whole time, but don't give up. The moment you give up, you've shot yourself in the foot. So I do hope, I don't plan on talking for too long, but I do hope that this channel provides that resource for you. I do hope that you feel encouraged every time you're here. But more than that, I do hope that you have facts and resources, and that you have options, you have choices, you're not boxed in a corner, right? So welcome to the beginning of a new dawn for Master of None students in the US. I hope this is all that I planned it would be. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Have a good one. Bye.